Hello, hello, hello everyone, how you doing? Can you hear me? Can you see me? We're spinning! We're creating! I'm back, folks, from a holiday. I've been away! I've been gone for a week! And you didn't even know, because I love Create so much. I managed to get 3 videos made before I left. I made 3 videos in like a week! It was crazy! Oh, you can't hear me? You can hear me. Joke. Kitsu, I see the joke at the end there. Scary. It actually scared me for a little bit then. How we all doing? All having a good time? Having a good beginning of our weekend? Oh my goodness me, the trumpets have been coming in. We're on a level 3 hype train, I didn't even realise. I got to catch up. Where we even get up to? I'm almost at the bottom of my list already. Codex, thank you so much. 20 months of muggity goodness. Mugs to you, EDD, 33 muggity bugs. Hello, hello. Just Jamie, 12 months, a full year. Happy sub day. Sam's Penguins, 13 unlucky months. Mugs to you. Thank you so much. Dash as well. Thank you very much for 29 muggity months. Kitsu, you joker. Thank you for 2 months of muggity goodness. Morgoth, thank you for 13 unlucky months. Very cold out for hunting. Time to catch a Zed stream and warm up with a muggity mug and a mug of coffee. Absolutely. Mine's just cold water. Hopefully I've got a tea coming soon. Jamie with the bits. Kitsu with the bits. 500 bits. 250 bits coming everywhere. Kotua, thank you very much for the 100 bits as well. Raven Monster, 10 months. Mugs to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Small batch. It's getting nighttime. Uh-oh. Can I finish this in time? 15 months. Muggity mug. Thank you very much. And Darkstar Games TV, thank you for using your Prime subscription on little old me. And Raven X Monster, did I get you? I did. Thank you, everybody. I do appreciate it. Let's sleep. Ha! Jump off here. Corrales is on, but he ain't sleeping. Oh, maybe he is going to sleep. It's not time yet. I was early. I was in my pajamas before we were even ready to go. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Lots of new people in the chat as well. Very, very good to see. Welcome to Create. This is my first Create stream. Like I say, I've just been on holiday for a week. I've just got back. So everything you saw of my episodes was recorded like just over a week ago. Like, so I'm not really with it. I rushed and did all of this. I haven't caught up with the other guys on the server properly yet. It's been a whole thing. But I've seen that everyone's been really excited to be seeing the whole Create series, which is amazing. I'm glad you're enjoying it as much as all 5 of us are over here as well. So we're going to be doing some fun stuff today. We're finishing off the cube, the spinny cube, the outside of it that Dot has designed for us lovingly. No, we're not doing it. The cannons are going to be doing it because I'm a lazy butt. So, so yeah, this is my first opportunity to properly live stream as well. So I've been wanting to do it all holiday. I was thinking of Create. It's been rotating in my deck chair. Okay, right. Go get a potato gun from Tango. Has he been playing with the potato guns already? Oh, I'm jealous. Okay. There's so much in this mod I want to do and play around with. I am going to catch up as well. And if you haven't, you should totally watch the other guys play in this mod. Because there's only 5 of us. You can easily catch up with all 5 of us. And, I mean, I haven't. I should take my own advice, shouldn't I? But there we go. Cry Mesa, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime. Mugs to you, do appreciate it. And Jester, thank you for the 100 bits as well, folks. Lots of support today. Very much appreciated. Right, so not much has changed for me in a week, but you might have seen my 3rd episode. What's this cow doing loose? Become in my stomach, cow. Thank you very much. We have our very vomit-inducing cubey thing, which we won't be doing much spinning of today. Don't you worry. We won't be making the motion sickness happen. But this beautifully designed front of the cube, we are going to be building the right side, the left side, the back side, and the top side. Hopefully today. How do you get the washer set up right? Mine is never timed right. Oh, you're trying to time it. See, my little tip with the washer is don't worry about the time. So how all of these work here, as you see, this is good. Oh, get in there. Okay, it's fine. I put a thing on it so that Why am I still burning my butt? Is it when I stand down here? Ah, okay, it's when I stand down there. Fair enough. So look, anything that goes in here, you'll see it just slowly gets pushed along the floor. And then this brass thing here, it's got a little filter on. Excuse me! Oh, it's got a little filter on it which says, can this thing be washed? If so, no, don't let in. So you see that went straight through because it couldn't be washed. But anything that can be washed gets stopped. Anything that can't be washed goes through. And then you can do that with the same with all of these bits, and then you don't have to worry about timing or anything. And the beauty of it, very much like I use over here as well, with the water is, you can literally just dump, like, unlimited stacks in there, and they will all get washed, and you're only limited by the picking up power of the brass thingy. So, boom. You know how to wash. That's what you get from coming here. Jezda, thank you for subscribing as well. Mugs to you. Let me get my mug, actually. I need another sip. Bum. So I go through... What? Wait, what? You want me to wash myself? Yeah, that's true, Rich. Actually, things would despawn. If they're going to be hanging out there for more than 5 minutes, things will despawn. So you can't do unlimited. But certainly, we're still in early game. As far as I'm concerned here, like, these are not going to be my final designs, but these are kind of like my starter to mid-level stuff. You know, same as my mining machine, hopefully. By the way, today's plan, we're going to be building the rest of the cube, and we're hopefully going to be tinkering with the mining machine a bit to just improve it a little bit more. I've had plenty of comments of people telling me of things I can do with the mining machine, and I'm aware, but we weren't there yet, but we're nearly there to start making some improvements now. So, chest! Why are the chests always open? Does anyone know how you can fix that? I'd love it if we could fix that. Hey, Roxy, well, I'm glad you could catch me live as well. Thank you very much for the 5 months of muggity goodness. And Boomerna. Boomerna is cool. I like that name. Thank you for subscribing as well. Mugs to you, Boomerna. Right, let's get started. You know what? We've actually got something to cook, haven't we? So we could chuck those in there. Burbity-bub. These things have the same filter on, and they just say, hey, can this thing be cooked? Because if it can, no. And then as soon as it can't be cooked anymore, it should just plop straight into there. So we'll get a little top-up of steak. Not as automated as it could be. Obviously, we can go nuts with it, and we will eventually. But for now, it does the job. Did that work? Ow. Did it ever work? Or am I just burning my butt for no good reason? Maybe they're getting overcooked. Not the game. Maybe they already went in. I don't know. I'm unaware. I'm still a little bit on holiday. I'm still sat on a beach right now. Okay, right. Let's go and have a little look. It worked. Okay, thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Hey, Bomb Hayden, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime. Mugs to you. Do appreciate the support. Okay, so yeah, for those of you that don't know, we have... Excuse me. Thank you very much. We have a little cube here. This is temporary inside, so we're going to put much more useful things in here eventually. And this cube can be spun in any direction. We're going to improve that too eventually. If I get my little remote control here, can I remember how to use it? Uh-oh. Okay. Let's try the... Okay. If we use it and we press space, we rotate like that. Okay. Oh, no! Okay. Okay, let's put the controller away. Right, good. So we've rotated this whole thing. It's now all crazy side. So this can literally rotate in all 6 axes, whichever way we like, from a remote control thing. We'll be putting lots more useful things in there for now, but the outside of that we want to coat with a beautiful, lovely kind of steampunk bits and pieces, almost like a puzzle cube, if you've ever seen them. And Dot has designed this for us. To my specification, of course. I mean, I need to at least squeeze 1%. How much percent credit am I allowed? 1% credit for this? Maybe? Please? 0.5%? I'm not sure. But, it's beautiful, whatever it is. And we actually have here designed... how do I do this again? Oh, Z-Cube everything! Yeah, okay, let's pop that on this schematic. It's going to take a while to load. 1%'s fine. All right, I'll take my 1%. That's fine. Don't select the layman configuration. Yeah, I need to look, Yarul. Thank you very much for pointing that out. We need to look closely at this cannon before firing this thing off. I actually think I want to move the cannon as well. Or, it's not put down. It's nowhere. Look how big it is! Ha! Ha! Look at it in my hand. I love it. Okay, right. So I think we're going to put this down in the middle under here somewhere. A boink. Oh, okay. We'll put it right next to it. I need to place this down. Oh, big wireframe mesh. Okay. Oh, yeah, Dot is too good for me, it's true. Hans Jervis, thank you very much for 9 months of muggity. Goodness, I do appreciate the support. And Hippopotamus, thank you for 5 months of Prime as well. Mugs. I was gonna say mobs to you, mugs to you, but both. Whatever, take whatever you like. Do appreciate the support. Okay, so you're gonna get a sneak preview of what it looks like. I was kind of hoping that we could just watch the cannon build it and the design would reveal itself. So if you want to have a slow reveal, close your eyes right now until I say open your eyes again. Don't open your eyes. That was an example. Close them, and I'll tell you when to do said activity. If you want a surprise, otherwise you're going to get a spoiler right now while I'm faffing around. Faff. Okay, so I need to move this into position. So how do I do that again? I can control and scroll. Oh, very nice. And then I need to go up. How do I make this thing go up? I need to kind of get under it. Oh, boy. Okay, down we go. We hold that, and we go up. We go up. We go up. Up, please. Why no up? Huh. And... Oh, wait. I have to go along to that one. Ha. I'm a genius. I know how buttons work and things. I love this mod so much. Okay. Right, that to me looks connected up. Would you not say? Would you say so? I think it might be. Let's check the other side real quick before we let everybody open their eyes. Mooney, how did you do that with your eyes closed, Mooney? That's incredible. 32 months of muggity mug. Okay, that is in position, I believe. Don't open your eyes yet. It's not the time. Now is not the time. We need to pop this schematic into the cannon. Now it's in place. Can I just phase through? Oh, I can. Look at me being a ghost. Okay, we pop. We pop that in there. What else? I need to put gunpowder in, but I only want to do that when I'm sure. And then we want to... I've got a checklist printer here. Okay, you can open your eyes, everyone that has closed them. There is no spoilers yet. Okay, good. Before I went on holiday, I think I collected everything for it already. But let's get a book and check. Do I have pre-made books? Book. I do. We'll do a little sleep as well. So many people had their eyes closed. I trust all of you. I trust you all, honestly. That's what I do here. I live stream a visual medium and then ask people to close their eyes. Now, mute your computer. That'd be fun as well. Let's do that. Don't do that. Right, so in these chests here, Oh, this is just a book. It's an empty book. Let me turn it into a non-empty book, shall we? Boop, boop, boop. We chuck it up there. It gets turned into a checklist. Things might have changed since I collected them. I've tweaked stuff. Maybe I should get 2% of the share. So all of this, boom. All of this stuff is what we need. Some really horrible stuff, I must say. Where is it? There's this wood called ember that is tricky to get. You can't just auto chop it down. I don't know where it's gone now. Mechanical barrier, brass. It's alphabetical order, isn't it? Stripped ember pedu, whatever that means. It's like pingu or something. And the ember planks. Look at 9 stacks and 60. And then also the casings. Where are they as well? 12.5 stacks of brass casings. Brass casings! Do you understand how expensive brass casings are? Okay, but I think we do have it all here. So there's lots of stuff. And then there is lots more stuff. Look at all the brass casings. Oh, and there's another material checklist. What am I doing? This is the old one. This is the new one. Here, I'm going to throw this to this chicken, who can have this book in case it wants to build a base itself as well. So we need to move all of this over to next to the cannon. I kind of wanted to muck around as well. Like maybe, can you have multiple cannons shooting? I'm a bit scared actually, because you'd technically need multiple schematics as well, wouldn't you? Which isn't going to work. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Well, let me grab more chests than that. I don't know why I grabbed such a small amount. Yeah, duh. It's a very expensive design. You lose another percent. 97% is all you get. Okay, so we want to put these adjacent. So I'm guessing we can probably just go like this. Get out my face, grass. Bum, bum. That should do. We'll put the gunpowder in. We'll put everything in those chests first, and then we'll play around with the cannon settings before we press print. I think that's important. Boom. Don't need the dirt anymore. Go in my dirt chest, please. Doink, like so. And then I could pick all these up and move them in a much, much better way. But you know what? We're not gonna. We're just gonna do it the bad way. Let's put this controller away. Like so. Boop, boop, boop. Right, so we've got a nice, easy environment there to pick stuff up with. Oh, my goodness. Okay, here we go. We sprint it all over. I could do this better, couldn't I? Oh, no, I want my tea. Okay, you gain an extra percentage back. I will allow that. Okay, remember to put the glue in this time. Ding, ding, dong. Okay, more trips. More trips we go. Lexi, thank you so much for 24 months. That's 2 whole years of muggity goodness. I do appreciate the support. And Mooney with 32 months of muggity goodness as well. Mooney, my goodness, thank you very much. Appreciate the support as always. Oh, look at that big wheel. Okay. All this stuff, by the way, I'm still trying to decide. Maybe you can help me of where it should go. I don't want it just kind of there. Like my final machines and things, I need a good place to put them. And unfortunately, I can't put them inside the cube because as cool as like the spinning thing is, you can't really spin contraptions. I mean, you can, and obviously they won't work when they're not in the right configuration. But like we saw, if you watch my episode 3, the stairs in there don't always go back to the correct rotation every time, which is a shame. It's a real shame. But oh, look at this. Okay. But I'm a little worried that it would break the contraptions, especially if they're mid-use. So we can't really put anything only static things, like an enchanting table, you can put in there. Storage, you can put in there. If you can think of anything else, I've got all these 6 different floors that I can do stuff of, and I don't know what to put in them now. So, that I do wonder whether this kind of stuff should either go under the cube, and we can sort of have like a cool area under the cube, or we do have quite a lot of this kind of air gap. We have 4 blocks around every face, so maybe it could go in there as well. I don't know. Are we only filling the second thing up? That feels worrying. Okay, chuck it all in. You cannot mix the two. Wait, I see a mix of what? Ha! What am I watching? Fabric and Forge mods. Is the server Forge or it's Fabric? We're all Fabric. We're full of fabrics, is what we are. Oh, I hear a cup of tea. Haha. Hi, Dart. Thank you. Oh, what was that noise? Oh, it was Cogto. That scared me. Thank you, Dart. Everyone thank Dot for a nice cup of tea. Yeah, some mods are very clever and you can use them for both. Other mods you need to download the Fabric version or the Forge version. Let me check 1 second. Okay, hold the phone because this could be very good. Black Sun, my wonderful ex-admin Black Sun might have just done something tremendous. Yeah, okay, so if you go to zedaph.com/create, you can see the full mod list with links and everything. And it's just literally been set up this very second. What perfect timing. So I'll change the link in all the descriptions to that as well. zedaph.com/create. You can go check them all out. Download them yourself. Hopefully there's going to be more information coming over there soon as well. If there is, I'll let you know. So I put all the chests in there as well, didn't I? Which I don't think I needed. So we could technically get rid of this, and we might as well chuck them in there too. This thing doesn't use what it doesn't need. Right, but let's very carefully look at the settings here. Okay, so this looked scary before. Right, so I think we have to pick one of these 4. So it was set to this one. Replace solid with any. So let me wrap my head around this. I might not be able to do it. I might need to trust you, chat. And Codex, I see you there as well. Maybe Codex will be... Okay. So replace solid with empty. No, we don't want to replace solid with empty. We don't want to replace solid with any. We want to don't replace solid blocks. The cannon will never replace any solid blocks in its working area, only non-solid and air. That should be fine. Okay? Good. Is the book support meant to be in the chest? Well, the schematic, this thing, it can be in there. It's fine if that's what you mean. Now, are we all in agreement? Do I need to do some kind of poll that this is what I want? Because we have, like, the creamy nugget center here of building, and we want to build the frame around it, but we don't want the middle to get... The middle isn't in the schematic, so it's gonna... It's like we're building an eggshell around our egg, but we don't want the inside of the egg to get deleted. Oh, yeah, there might be some dirt in the way. That's true. So hang on. Let's do like there might be some grass and stuff as well. Let's... I think it's on this level. So let's just kind of go... Let's give it a little bit of leeway. And we'll degrass. It will degrass. It said solid blocks, and these sort of aren't technically solid. But we'll just help it out. We'll give it a little helping hand. Plucking the flowers. What do you do? Do you pluck a flower? Is that the right verb? Are we flower pluckers? Not entirely sure. And that needs to go all the way to somewhere, but I don't know where. But that should be fine because it's going to go off the edge. We'll clear all these up as well. You pick a flower. No, you pick your nose. You know, you can pick multiple things, I guess. Okay. What's that thing where it's like you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose? Or there's something about flowers as well, isn't there? There's another joke. Oh, I kind of need to get rid of the too high stuff too because it's too high. Breaky, breaky. You can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you shouldn't pick your friend's nose. Yeah. Good life advice right there. Words to live by. Okay, I think we're all picked and plucked. Technically, there's nothing like this is... It's mainly all air under here anyway. Like, even these torches should be fine. It's just sort of the edge bits. I think... I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Oh, I wanted to do something different. Hold on. We actually need to take out everything again. Let's pop these in the bottom of this chest. Where are the chests? Okay. So what I wanted to do is do it bit by bit. I don't want to just have everything get printed. We want to selectively print. I think that's going to be way more fun. Break all that in. I can't believe I forgot to do this. Everything's so messed up now. I had it all ordered. It was all neat. Oh, mess. Oh, it's becoming nighttime and I'm the only one available. Okay, that's full. But is it? Because it might not be because of the half stacks of things. Oh, what a fool I've been. Oh, I've ruined everything already. Oh, this hasn't gone well. Okay. Brassy Chassis, thank you very much. So many brassy things going on here. Brassy Chassis, it's 6 months total of Muggity support. Hi, nearly knocked my tea over. Mugs to you. Thank you very much. It's a smaller mug, but a arguably better mug for me right now as it's full of hot tea. Cool. Okay. You pull a flower. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Good. Are we all away? All right. So what I think I want to do first is maybe the brass casings might be nice. So if we grab that and we grab all of those, we're still going to put one that side. Oh, hello. I see ya. I see you there. Okay. So we want to grab all the brass casings and all the brass casings. It's a lot of brass casings. It's a lot. But boom, because if we check this out, the other settings here, and these are just like not one or the other. Skip missing blocks. If the cannon cannot find a required block for placement, it will continue at the next location. So I think that's what we want, and it's on. So we want it on. We do want it to skip missing blocks. Protect tile entities. The cannon will avoid replacing data holding blocks such as chests. I mean, that's just good practice anyway, right? You don't want your chests getting destroyed. So I think this will allow us to just print the brass casings. Uproot a flower. Ooh, we're getting so many options for words here. So I think we can just make it go. If we chuck all this in... Oh, I can't even eat all of it. I hope we got enough gunpowder. Play. What happens? Does it place it in my face? Ha! Oh, it squashed me. It flattened me. I got cannoned flat. What happens if I stand near this? So much testing. Oh, it tickles. Can we parkour on it? Dan, 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 dan. Very nice. Okay. This is going to be exciting, folks. Wait. There's the third side coming in. Oh, and I guess it's going to work from the bottom up, so it's going to do it layer by layer. So it's going to be an interesting view. Very 3D printer-esque. I hope it can print, like... Hi, Jabba! You rude thing! I'm hoping it can print, like... sideways. Not sideways, but floating blocks. And also, what happens if I get rid of this now? Does it try and refill that in? Is it mad at me? Or is it like, no, I did that once. I'm not doing it again. Who do you think what kind of cannon do you think I am? I'll place it back. It doesn't look like it's going to do it again. Ooh, okay. We're seeing like the... Haja! We're seeing the outline of... come on in now. This should be good. So every side is unique. I should point that out as well. They're all custom sides. So this is kind of like our entrance way. We also want to make these things spin today too. You'll see it as it's going. You can see it's mainly got a brassy frame all the way around the edge. So, oh yeah, it's doing the cornery bits. This is going to look cool. That little cannon. Oh, it's shivering with happiness. I love it. Brassy Chassis, thank you very much for 100 bits. You approve of all these brassy things and items going on in this lovely Create world. Brassy represented stamp of silly approval. Stamps and stamp things. Excellent. Brassy Chassis, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And Noodle Nam, coming in with the 10 months of Prime. Mugs to you, Noodle Nam. Thank you very much. Further support. Oh, it can do floaty floats. Look at that. Oh, see, right. I personally, we were talking, the Create guys, about, you know, how long this series would go on for. Obviously, spoiler alert, Series 1, I lasted like 5 episodes. It was like 3 or 4 weeks or something silly like that. Not enough. Cannon! Oh! I hope it can shoot through. It should be able to shoot through. It must be able to. That would be bad if it couldn't. I wish we played longer, but once we kind of stopped, we kind of... It was difficult to get back into again. But this series, I'm hoping it just goes on and on and on. Chicken. So eventually, we're going to be getting into sort of mini-games in Create, which is going to be super exciting. Like, imagine a parkour course that gets built as, like right now, I maybe you'd need, like, little, like, checkpoints or something, because I can't get up there, but, like, you have to climb it, or as it's being built. Wouldn't that just be awesome? That would be very, very cool. Can you affect the speed of it at all? I don't think so, but I am curious about multiple cannons, about how that works. I was going to try it on stream today with you, but then I realized that, like, I mean, we could try and make another cannon, couldn't we? But it needs the schematic in, and that needs to be placed very specifically in the world, which would be tricky to do because I've only got one of those schematics at the moment. I don't know. There might be better ways of doing it, but you can see all the detail coming into it here. Ooh la la. Let's take a little peek out here. Very interesting shapes going on. Okay. So we're going to have to figure out as well what other block type we want. I have been using oak wood as kind of like my inner insulation, so to speak. Like, it's not visual, but anywhere where there's a... Like, I didn't want to put brass blocks on the inside that you can't see, even though that one there... hello! That one there might be, which means I've missed it. Yep, oh, it was. Okay. So that one hidden in there should have been an oak plank. Oh, where is it? Okay, I thought it was nearly going to be done with the brassy not brassy chassis. Brassy Chassis, though, gifting subs all over the place to Thomas to Space. Hey, Thomas, how you doing, my friend? And to Dragon Inside and Zug as well. Brassy Chassis gifting all over the place. Thank you, Brassy. So how's it getting on? Oh, I wish I could fly. I wish I could fly right up to the sky, but I can't. Oh, I can. I have this. I have this now, only for these purposes. I shan't be doing anything weird with it. Look at it coming into play. It looks really weird. Oh, this design looks terrible in this current form. I'm hoping it improves rapidly. Oh. Cog2, making all the scary noises. Okay, let's go check on the brassy amounts. Here, it's about halfway complete. Interesting. Very interesting. So, okay, which blocks would we want? We've got a lot of our oak planks, which are our buffer blocks. which we probably want to put in last, to be fair, because they're sort of a little bit boring. So we'll just drag those along here. Chuck those in. We don't need the flowers or any of that stuff. And the dirt doesn't need to be in there as well. Was there anything else in here? I don't think the chests need to go in. So we can take those out. Maybe we do the andesite casings next. Why not? Eventually we'll get to the point where we'll just chuck sort of everything else in. But for now, that cube is getting built. Oh, yeah. Jungle would be interesting because it's on one side. Dot, see. Dot knows. Dot has inner knowledge of these things. Am I full up on my dirt? We need better storage. That's what this cube's going to have in it. But for now, I'm going to throw these away because we shan't require them any longer. Iceberg Slim, thank you very much for 29 months of muggity goodness. Mugs to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and the real Matthew. Hey, Matthew, how you doing? 30 months. Cube houses are the next big thing. Well, this one certainly is. This one, cubes everywhere, all over the place. Oh, look, we're at the top. We're on the top now. Did I make way more than I needed to? It said like 12.5 stacks or something, right? And we've still got loads left. Hope I haven't messed up here, because these took me a while to collect. I will tell you that for nothing. Let's have a look. Oh, my face. Oh, yeah, there's a lot on the top area. I still might have, though, mightn't I? I can't see, like, 3 stacks getting absorbed into that. Oh, I don't know. Right, I missed it. I missed what you were saying, chat, before about, at the moment, should I be building sort of my better machines in the air gaps around the side of the cube, or under the cube, or other ideas? Maybe I do have them free range, out and about, and just make it look a little bit prettier. I would say I like the idea of putting it in the air gap in between, but when you rotate this cube, you do sort of see some blocks through other blocks. Floating in an airship in other floating cubes? Wow, okay, my mind is being expanded. My brain. Look, everyone's suggesting all the options now, which is... we can't do all... Can we do all the options? All of the above? I mean, maybe we could do all the above. Like, I could have power under the cube. Power. We could have... in the walls, we could have sorting for the chests inside. Boom. Then we could have a cube up here that's like mega something cube. Great. Then over here we can have farming area that's all connected in nice stuff for trees and for I think we've just discovered that all of the above is the best option. And we can launch things between cubes, Tone. You're absolutely right. Look at this thing go. Oh, I love it. How we doing on the inner sides? Am I the only one online? Oh, we're down to our last 27. Okay, let's place that back. Let's wait for this thing to stop firing. It's doing the very little tippity top now. Has it finished? Oh, it's still going. Is it still going? I got hiccups. Ha! That's how good this cube is. I need to sleep. I should really... Oh, there is a bed here. Someone's been sleeping at my place. I'll tell you, because I was trying to... What, the cannon? The cannon's going nuts. Because I was trying to get 3 episodes, or as many as I could, made before I went on holiday, I had... Ding! Oh, it finished! I had stuff going on, and everyone's been using it, which is fine. Oh, ooh, interesting. Okay, so you can see what we've done here is we've tried to, like, this, like, curve, we've tried to, like, wrap it around the sides, okay? There's, like, a little chimney thing on top as well, or is it? We don't know. There's other details going on around, too. This side's very interesting. Dot reckons we should do the jungle planks next, which I completely agree with. So, let's go. I could never have built anything like this. I mean, this is... What I will say is, this is exactly what I had in my mind. I also showed Dot a lot of reference pictures as well. And throughout the process of her building it, I was kind of like... I was like looking over her shoulder like this, like... Oh, maybe you could replace that horrible thing you did there with brass. Just as a suggestion. And she'd be like, oh, fine, I'll change it. So... I think I earn another % for that. You know? Right, let's keep this thing building with some jungle, shall we? Where's all the jungle stuff? Jungle. I'm not seeing any jungle. Strip jungle. Okay, is it just the strip jungle or is there anything else? There's not many. If we put some in there and then we shift click that back, we know we've got it all. Okay, is this still in... This is in stopped mode. Uh-oh! That's bad. So we didn't want it to finish. So I have to re-schematic it anyway. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So, because it's skipping missing blocks, I don't think there's a button to say skip the missing blocks, but don't finish, please. I guess I could have tried to pause it before it got to near the end, but equally, I think I'm gonna have to throw everything. We're throwing it all in. I don't care. It's all going in now because my plan was foiled. There's an egg. Have your own baby back. Okay. Yeah, it's all going in. I've decided. It's official. It's too complicated otherwise. My idea was solid, and I'm glad we've got the sort of border area. But yeah, it just makes sense, I think, to put the rest of it in. Oh, what was that red text of scariness I just saw? That was very scary. Boop. Oh, we're full up on there. We place those in. That, and is that everything? Oh, no, we've got stragglers. Ba. Okay. I think that's everything in. Is the cannon still set up correctly? We do want it to not replace anything. We do want it to skip missing blocks. But I do have to go and re-schematic it now, which is fine. It's fine. Let's go grab... how do I leave, chicken? How do I leave? I'm panicking. Okay, let's just jump over here. We have caught a chicken. Winnie T. Ford with 33 whole muggity months. Thank you very much, Winnie. I do appreciate the support. Okay. Boom. Paste it. Load everything up. Okay, because otherwise we'd have to do this every single time. I don't think there's a way to just, like... Yeah, there needs to be a button on the cannon. Create maker, wherever you are. Make a button on the cannon to say... Finish. Restart again. The same schematic. Have a button to do that. Thank you. I would appreciate that. Okay. Oh, we have to place it again as well. Uh-oh. Okay, this is gonna... Oh, no, it's all gone wrong. Everything's gone wrong. Let's try and place it... at least the people that shut their eyes before can see. Oh, that was pretty good. I think I did it wrong, but it was pretty nearly right. So we're gonna go... Oh my... Did I nail it? I nailed it. Oh, nail. What a nailer. Okay. Should we just check? So we do it that way? No, that's correct. Uh-oh. I'm moving it all over the place now. It's hard to see. That. And then this one. I think we have it, folks. It's not rotated wrong. No, it's we made sure that the orientation was all good. How do I stop holding this? Boom. No, we're good. That's fine. Everything's okay. I just need to get in there now, which is going to be hard to do because there's both ghost blocks and unghost blocks. Uh-oh. Where's the ghost block? Okay. Cannon, you should have everything you require. Boom. Uh-oh. Play. Searching. What are you doing, Cannon? What's it doing? Do I need to call for help? Oh. Ugh. Oh, look at it do things. Okay, we need to get a good... So it's going to do it layer by layer. So it's doing this front one. Oh, now it's filling in the backness of it. Very cool. Okay, hey, Mum. My mum's in the chat. Everyone say hi to my mum. Oh, and Gramsci Dave. Hey, Gramsci Dave. Right. So it's doing it layer by layer. It's doing it right. But it is just doing it layer by layer still, which is exactly what we want. Perfect. Okay. I wonder if you can change it mid-setting, mid-cannoning. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Gramsci Dave, you've been a Prime for 12 months now. That's incredible. Thank you. Do appreciate that. Okay. So, yeah, this side's going to be real interesting. It is this side, Dot, isn't it? This one here? I think so. So, yeah, as well, the other reason why we don't want to use these inner air gaps is because we do want to make these big cogs and all these little cogs spin, which means we probably just want to chuck, like, maybe even we can use the power from this, or we just chuck another little water wheel on there or something. So there's kind of little bits of stuff all over the place anyway, so it's probably best we do that. But yeah, underneath is power. I think that's good. We can use water wheels, steam engines, all the fun stuff. And then around here is like growing stuff. And then above, maybe in the air, airships or whatever. Because I have got my eye on Create Aeronautics as well, which is an additional mod. I don't think it was made by the Create makers, but someone else has made an addition to the Create mod where it looks like basically you can turn anything. You can even turn contraptions into a contraption. And you can have them like move around and float about and stuff, which looks interesting. Who knows whether that will end up ever happening or not. But it would be cool, wouldn't it? Right, so we're getting there. We're on like the third layer now, I think. You can see it's putting in the filler blocks over here behind where the brass was. Oh, it's gonna look cool. I think this might be one of my favorite views. Or let me get further away. This might be one of my favorite views of the whole thing. It looks amazing. And I'm hiding two of the sides. The back side and the other side completely missing, which is unfair, but, you know. They would kind of be like airships, I guess. Or airboats. Yeah, Jake, you're right. I didn't see it was from you, Jake. And then I read airboats, and I was like, no, actually, airships. And then I realised it was your message in the first place, and you were mocking me. Yeah, I think you can turn contraptions into you can move contraptions even more than you currently can. Right now, when anything's moving, it's in a sort of like ghost state until it stops and becomes proper blocks again. Oh, it's really filling up, isn't it? Right, so what do we want? Do we want to carry on watching this thing go? Or do we want to, like, talk about some more stuff and maybe tweak our mining drill a little bit? I guess we could kind of take a look at it, because I can park it up. Well, I'm completely lost. Okay, this way. Let's go this way. Boop. Okay. Right, so Cog 2 is in a terrible position here, because it's right where my mining drill crashes through whenever I put it down. So we will want to turn this into... This is kind of my mining drill drop-off zone, by the way. I come and place it on this rail. Boop. It moves down the thing's kiss, and it empties out, and then it finishes moving. But my mining drill is currently a 7x7 thing where I have to lay the rails myself. I know you can automatically place them. I didn't have the brass technology at the time, but now I do. But there's all sorts of problems with placing the rails yourself. I mean, automatically. This thing would just go forever in a big straight line and just never stop. Whereas at the moment, placing the rails down, I can control where it goes. I normally do a stack of 64 rails, so my tunnels are 64 blocks long. Look at this thing, it's getting there. It's beautiful. Let's sleep again, and then I'll quickly show you my tunnels. I've not shown you the more modern ones. Oh, and then it's got these chassis on it, which were completely unnecessary, I realise now. And then it's got all this storage at the back. I could have just had the storage straight there on the drills, and it would have been a bit thinner, but it doesn't really matter. I do definitely want to get... Well, do I? You can get a thing called a plough that will... It's not called a plough. What's it called? Here. I just can't spell. Is in The Simpsons it's called Mr. Plow, Plow, right? Is this like a British American thing again, or do I just not know how to spell? But yeah, this plow will pick up the rails behind it, but the trouble with that is it puts it back into storage. Now, with my mining drill, I never have to turn it back into blocks again. It always remains a contraption, right? Because I've got the little the little item drop-off kissy things, it means I never have to... Oh, look at it. Look how beautiful it looks. Oh, I never have to turn it into blocks again, whereas if I'm using just 64 rails each time, I want those rails back, otherwise I can't put new rails down. So, I mean, I guess it could put its own rails down, but ideally what I'd like is to be able to make a thing where it like, goes 64 blocks, and then it will turn a corner and go, like, 5 or 6 or whatever I need this way, turn a corner, and go 64 blocks again, and then it zigzags its way along. Now, that would be awesome, and I'm sure it must be doable, but I don't know how yet. That might be my 3rd or 4th iteration of mining machine, but yeah, for now we could definitely have it pick up the plow. And what I was hoping was to have a funnel on the side of this that spits out the rails, but only when it's reached 64 rails. So we might need to play around with some other things on here. Where is it? Like a mechanical redstone contact, and there's also a where is it? Sequence gear shift. No, this thing. Content observer and a stockpile switch. Toggles a redstone signal based on the amount of stored items and stuff. Maybe we can use those to be like when it has 64 rails in its contents, it goes play and it spits them out for me. That would be nice, perhaps. Another JT. When did that happen? 33 months of muggity goodness. Thank you very much, another JT. I do appreciate it. Oh, look at this thing. We need to have a quick fly around. So you can see now the layers here where it's completed. This one as well, like I say, very interesting. It's getting there. This back one is just kind of like interesting, pretty looking. And this one is also just interesting and pretty looking. The top's obviously slightly unique because it's a top. But this one, yeah, does have a unique feature. Can anyone guess what the unique feature of this particular face is? I would love to know. And Terra Ghost, I'm glad you could catch a stream too. Interesting. Everyone thinks it's a clock. Maybe it's not though. It's a clock. Yeah. It's going to be a big old clock because you can do that real easy in Create. So, you know, why not? In fact, we're very close to the middle of the clock real soon. Lots of people say a face as well. I do want to do something with a face. A barometer. Ooh, nice. Lucas, thank you for 23 months of muggity goodness. So much support today, everyone. I do really appreciate it. Mugs to you. Thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, we'll catch up with that in a little bit. But yeah, for now, I think I want to keep with the whole placing the rails myself. Or I was imagining you could have your mining machine, and then, and this is the interesting, you could have one or maybe two other separate machines. One that places rail, because then this thing just follows wherever those rails go. So that could be the thing that's like 64 rails, turn a corner. 64 rails, turn a corner. That could be like the little scout robot thing, right? Placing the rails with it, and then you could have maybe just linked into this rails. You could. I've got a lot of materials now. Let me quickly show you. I have a lot of stuff. Corralis, bless him, was borrowing a few bits and bobs. What's this chest doing? Was borrowing a few bits and bobs. Oh, I have less than I remember, actually. Much less than I remember. Has someone been stealing? Corralis. He borrowed some stuff, but he was borrowing, like, a few, like, iron ingots and things. We've got enough. Oh, look at it. It's so beautiful. I love it so much. Dots did such a good job. Okay, let's quickly go down and look at where the mining takes place. But yeah, you could have a third thing following up the rear, so to speak, that picks up the rails for you if you wanted. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Geronimo! Ah! Wow, that was nearly death. I'm telling you. Boom! Look at this! Boom, so I've got fuel in there as well. You can see I've just been going, like, strips like this of 7x7. I think we could probably make it a bit bigger as well. But I've just been trimming these out, and this red stuff was very, very good for iron, I must say. You'd hate to be the rear robot. Well, you get to... Nom, 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 nom. Oh, rails. Rails is your favourite food. Have you ever thought of it that way, Dot? I don't think so. Huh. Brassy, did that get your heart going? Something, yeah, that's very true. Yep, you need something for the blocks of things to go on. I'm curious as well. We might do a bit of testing today if we have time. Although we're already nearly an hour in as well. This has been whizzing by. Where I don't think lava and water can break the mining drill anymore like it used to, because rails, I believe when Tango and I played this before, rails broke when lava or water dribbled over them, but now they don't. They're solid. And the minecart, the little minecart thing in there, he's only 1 block big. Get out of the way, Cogto. So as long as he's on the rail and he's in his own little air tunnel, I don't think it can be broken. But yes, you're very, very right. You do need to have blocks for the rails to go on. So maybe that's in the little scout thing. Who knows? But at the moment, I'm not entirely sure how you would go about doing something like what I just said. Wait, I wouldn't want to do 64 blocks, turn a corner, 64 blocks. I wouldn't want to do that with timing, because this thing takes different amounts of time to drill through different blocks and things. So you wouldn't want to time it. You would want to have something that is like go 64 iterations, then do something else. And the sequenced gear shift is probably, I feel like that might be what we need. I don't really know. I would like to expand my brain into that next level of create, like real soon. So if anyone knows how you would sort of program something more like that, sequence gear shift you can totally do. It's a totally programmable thing. Like we already did it for the cube here, where we said when redstone powered, rotate 90 degrees and stop. But you can add a whole list of instructions like rotate 87 degrees, double speed, anti-clockwise, wait for 10 seconds, then rotate 12 degrees clockwise, and then immediately go this way. And you can program all of that. So that feels clever. If you can turn that into sort of like go forward 1 block, or go forward 64 blocks or something, I don't know. But anyone got any ideas? Help. That would be nice. Days Logic, you got to go do some work now since you're at work. What a joke. I'm glad you managed to stop by a little bit. Thank you. Blocks do not function on regular create contraptions as normal. I know, that's the trouble, Create Aeronautics. Hello, by the way. So you cannot use a sequence gear shift on a contraption. You can, but it won't work, is what you're saying. So, I mean, Tango's gravity-based one's fun and all, but as I'm sure he admits, it's not very effective because you get a lot of, like, boring things. Whereas sideways, you can go down to the juicy layers and then just go along, right? It's something you're struggling with yourself, Codex, as well. Okay, well, if Codex is struggling with it, then I'm certainly going to struggle with it. But, I mean, maybe something like a... I'm guessing you're going to need some sort of flying machine then, where it's sort of like, imagine like 2 halves like this, and they're real blocks in the world, and then half of it moves like this, and that was a ghost, but then it becomes real again, and then it pulls the other half in. Kind of like normal vanilla Minecraft flying machines and stuff, right? Let's check out the progress of this. Oh, we got a big gear coming on there. Oh. Very pretty stuff. Can we see the clock coming into play? Oh, look how clocky it is. Oh, we're going to... B-Dubs is... I'm going to set B-Dubs up a bed right here so we can look at the big clock just as he wants to go to sleep. Lucas, did I get your 23 months of muggly goodness? I just did, if I didn't. Thank you very much. Do appreciate the support. So, yeah, exactly, Tristan. Instead of using rails at all, why don't I create it a kind of walking / it's more of a flying machine thing that will go but, and then it will do that 64 times, but, and then after 64 times it goes burp, or it kind of like goes bub. Oh, I hit the microphone. It kind of like shifts over and then goes back the other way. Options, and I'm too afraid to try and design that in stream, but I'm happy to brain, get some ideas going with you. Well, let's brain together, 6:30 is the best time on the clock, hands down. Zug, I like it. I like it. We need to sleep again. I'd certainly make it a bit bigger, but we don't want to get too crazy because picking up this whole contraption with a lot of storage in it is going to be potentially bad. So we don't want to go too crazy with it. And honestly, this thing's a lot of fun to run. You use it for like an hour and you get a lot of stuff. Maybe we'll go down and we'll just run it how I normally run it a few times. Just for the fun. Just for the funsies of it. But I would very much like this last little bit to finish. Although it's nearly there, isn't it? We can probably get away with coming back to it when it's all done. How are we looking from the inside? Yeah, there's these little like poke through bits as well. So hopefully when that middle bit in there is spinning, you can see that happening too, which is going to look very, very cool. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. And we got the whole top bit to enjoy as well. Okay, let's go down. Oh, maybe the cannon needs more fuel. And then we'll go down and we'll do a few mining runs while we think about mining a little bit more. Whoa, it's getting empty. How you doing with stuff? Oh, you don't need topping up. You got all the topping up you need. Okay, bit more in that chest. We won't look at that one. A multi... Yeah, so when I played Create last time, Brocox, I exactly was coming up with that. I was coming up with a cube, again, what am I like, that you could make it fly in any direction, any of the 6 directions, and it had drills on all the directions. So you could sit in the middle, and you could set it to forward mode, and then you could just sit back, you could drink some tea while it was going forward, and then you could just make it, like, scoot right a few, and then you could make it go backwards. So you could literally dig out, like, a 3x3... or a 3-dimensional quarry of your choice, of your choosing. And again, there's total options that you can do. Right, let's grab this. Doink. Let's grab at least 64 rails. And let's grab one of that. And I think probably safe to put this gunpowder away. And I'm probably safe to throw that on the floor and never look at it again. Haha! Get out of here, schematic. Okay. So I'll show you. I'll show you how quick and easy my current setup is. Because again, when you're starting a game, when you're starting a brand new world of Create, you can't just build the biggest automated mining drill ever. So I'm hoping anyone who might have started playing because of watching the series here, this is a kind of like good, at least I think so, a good early-ish game thing to achieve, to try and strive for. So I put those in my offhand. We want to go a 1, 2, 3, a boom. Here like that. Place those down. We just right click. We go and flap this down. Oopsie, I opened it too soon. Okay. Boom, flap. Flap. Get under. We pick it back up again. And now we just hold right click and left click and hope that we don't enter any chasms or anything. And we're placing the whole thing. Real easy. You should go ride B-Dubs' cart for fun. See, I've seen B-Dubs' first episode, but I haven't seen his second episode yet. He's made like a gondola sky car thing, right? I can't wait. I'm going to catch up on all their videos over the next couple of days and going to go and have some fun with their stuff as well. Haha! Okay, so we found a little bit of air gap. We place a block down. We keep going. No problems here. Everything's good. So if this, what I'm doing now, a little machine could do instead, that would be great. But yeah, it looks like you can't do any sort of like program to move 64 blocks and then move this and then that way or whatever. Oh, we ran out. Wait. Okay, no, we have to place a block there. We cut sideways, back out to our tunnel. I do need a piece of coal to start, but I've got some in a chest over here, which is very nice. It doesn't place its own rails yet. No. And I'm in an R-ing whether it should, because technically then it can just go forever, and I'm not sure I like it going forever. I like it having a bit more of a controlled... You know, if I could decide, I'd just say go from this corner to, like, that corner way down there, and it would just, like, quarry its way. But maybe a gantry is what I want, which I think B-Dubs used, didn't he, for his Skycar thing. I'm saying I didn't watch it, but I was still intrigued. So we place that down, we do that, and then we just let it do its thing. You can see it taking different lengths of time for different blocks as well, whether they're ores or whatnot. How long can it run on one coal? Well, it can definitely do a whole strip of 64. And any other coal that it might find on its way, it will use that as fuel as well. So it's pretty much one coal per thing. But yeah, basically turning this into a flying machine, like a black blob thing that can then move side to side, could definitely work. But I guess a sequence gear shift as part of that design, every time it turns into like a contraption or a ghost or whatever, I'm assuming it probably loses its brain, right? It loses its place. So that might also mess that up too. So, I don't know. I guess that's why Create Aeronautics exists, right? But interesting, and that's a good point. Can't you control how far it goes by providing with a fixed number of rails? You probably could, yes. You could maybe program it even with a fixed number of items, perhaps, to be like, move one block forward and spit out a red wall block, and then you give it 64 red wall blocks, and every time it spits one out, that count goes down, and then when it's run out of 64 red wall blocks, it turns to the right or something, perhaps. You could literally sort of program it in that way. Oh, look at you. Hello. So, maybe? Like, it's a trickier problem than it first seems, I think. For both the creators to create, and for you to try and solve. But it's going to be doable. This mod is so flexible. Different mining speed would affect some block flying. Yeah, it would have to just sort of be in two parts, I think. And it would have to not be a vanilla flying machine. It would have to use the create piston blocks, which can also push it like 7 blocks that way and then pull it 7 blocks that way. But I've just been trying to wrap my head around the sort of way of doing that. Oh, Emily, Create is way too complicated for your tiny brain. That's why you leave it to the professionals. Well, I hope you're not calling me a professional there. I don't think you are, but I hope you're not, because I also don't know. Because I too have a tiny brain. So... Flying machines without Create Aeronautics exist. Aeronautics was actually created because of how clunky making a piston gantry flying machine in regular Create is very clunky. Yeah, so exactly. Despite how clunky, there's tons of community designs and most revolve around the piston flying machine design you're talking about and using stickers. Yeah, the whole blocks. Interesting stuff. Okay, well, I've still got plenty of project designs. Getting a bit laggy there. Project. Oh, is it finished? Okay, very good. Doink, doink, doink. Done. See, nice and easy, and I could have done other stuff while that was going on. I could have also placed the next 64 rail tunnel ready, so you could just keep like jumping over. But we'll head up with that for now. I'm more of a professional than... Well, I mean, I guess technically I'm a professional. I'm a professional in the sense that I do this for a living, which probably makes lots of people burst out laughing and say, no, Zedaph, seriously, though. Oh, what level is that, man? That's a good point. I don't know. I probably should have known, shouldn't I? But, yeah, I don't. I have no clue. Quite low down. That far. That's what I'll say. I fell off my staircase. But that was pretty pain-free. It wasn't automated by any means, but it was relatively pain-free, right? Considering how some of the more automated ones are. Like, imagine if it picked its own rails up and placed them again. It would just go off into like distant unloaded chunks and probably break and do all sorts of crazy. At least this way, I'm slightly more in control of it. So it you know, it's not perfect, but it is better than nothing. So you pop that down there. The little kissies happen. And then... Boom. Oh, we're getting all the goodies coming. Flowing on in. I do want to add some sort of like proper filtration system to this where we get rid of all the junk and stuff. But yeah, for now this works. Very nice. Oh, it finished already because that was just one run. So we get about a double chest worth of goods. So let's take all the copper, all of that, all the good stuff. Is that everything? I think it might be. Let's pop those back in and let's grab... no, let's grab some gravel, actually. Grab the gravel. And we'll put this through our system. Which, again, isn't as good as it could be. Could be way more automated. So, boom. Oh, I actually think I want to... Where's my crafting bench? Cough. Okay, we're going to turn those into those into those, and those into those, I think. Apparently, there's, like, some blocks you want to grind, some blocks you want to fortune or whatever, but I don't really care. I'll just chuck all those in like so. And the copper. Very nice. And that will be doing its thing. Oh, XP lumps. I love me some XP lumps. Apparently, Corrales has got himself some mending books for everybody. So we might need to go grab one of those as well. You love how the machine chomps away the whole section, Brassy. Absolutely. You were looking at your Hermit plushie collection, and you get a kick out of the Science Zed a wee bit smaller than the original Zed. He is smaller, maybe from some experiment. I'm so hoping you do a steampunk Zed outfit. Next, same size as the Science Zed, pretty please. I shall own an army of Zeds. Wahaha. Interesting. I don't know. I thought I wasn't going to do another plushie, but as recent times have gone on, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to put a poll out to see who would be interested. Makeship, which is definitely who I'd go with again, they require a minimum of 200 orders before they... if they don't sell 200, then none of them get made. So I would hope that we could sell at least 200 so that everyone could actually get one. Otherwise, that would be disappointing. But who knows? Maybe I'll do a poll eventually. Is this finished? It might be finished. It might be finished. Okay, but we need to go check this out over here. Because it's spitting out its things and nuggets. And this is filling up. This filled up quicker than it could handle, by the way, the other day. So I do kind of need to watch it a little bit. All the washing going on there, they should go through, no problem. It's already ground everything up. It's just in the washing process now. And this little funnel here is trying to pick things up as quick as it possibly can. You can hear the copper clanking away like crazy. Oh, there wasn't very much going in there as well. But that should all go through. I'm tempted to help it out. By touching it, but it will work. It will work fine. Oh, there's some clay. Let's go and check up here. Oh, beautiful stuff. All flowing in nicely. Mainly copper blocks that we don't really need yet for many things because we're not getting into the pipes. But right, let's take a look at this cube in all its glory now it's finished. Okay, so the next side here, very nice. Curves and edges and squares and beautiful things. Very, very pretty. This side as well. More of the same. We've got a belt on this one. Ooh. And all these things are going to spin. Hopefully we can get them going today. And then, yes, we have the beautiful clock, which will actually tell the in-game time, which will be incredible because we've added it on a clockwork bearing here, which, oh my goodness, is close. Maybe we can just put one thing right there and that will be enough. I don't know. And then the top side, we've got some more little things that are going to spin around here as well. And then we have... oh, the smoke is coming out too. We have a working chimney with smoke coming out, which is just awesome as well. But look at this thing. How awesome. Like, the best view is when you go far away and you zoom in like that. Oh, I love it. Dots did such a good job. It's incredible. Okay. It's picked everything up now. It's just clonking away at the copper, although it looked like it might have filled up. Yes, it certainly did. So we can help it out a little bit by doing something like that. Grabbing that and chucking the rest of it all in there as well. That will just spin it all back in and help it out nicely. So we got plenty of stuff. Plenty of iron and things. I mean, I didn't see exactly what I started off with here. Maybe someone remembers. I don't know. But in the meantime now, we can do some more things as well. This whole thing can wash the gravel and we'll get a bit more iron out of it. And then it can crush the cobble as well. And we should be getting more nuggets and flint, I think. Not sure. But for now, I want to go get mending on all of this so we can use these beautiful nuggets of experience to our goodness. And remember, that was just from one tunnel trip, which probably took longer than it normal because I was talking to you guys. Right, so we want to go and head through the scary, scary nether. As a hole. And pick up some mending bugs. We want to grab what? 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully, I think Keralis just said take as many as you need. I hope I'm not being greedy. Boom. Oh, wow. This place is changing a lot as well. Huh. Yoink. Right through there. I want to get a good food farm going. Like, I'm hoping that we, the 5 of us, kind of work as a team a little bit to create some of the stuff. Oh, I've not been here for a little while yet. Scar's wagon over there. I know Keralis was living up on that hill. We can see a bit of that. Oh, B-Dubs' place becoming beautiful. Hope I'm not spoiling anything. See you later, Create Aeronautics. Thank you very much for popping in. Okay, apparently up here. Oh, there's B-Dubs' thing. Oh, maybe we do give it a ride. Keralis is online. I wish B-Dubs was on as well to... Oh, there's not that many. Okay. Oh, there's loads. I don't mind now. Okay. We want to take 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we want to take 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? We'll take those for fun as well. Thanks, Keralis. Okay. Should we give this thing a ride? I don't think B-Dubs will mind. Oh, it's not even here. It's up the other end. Oh, no. Okay. We'll wait for B-Dubs. I think it would be only fair for him to pilot me across the sky at some point. Okay, back through the portal we go. Tango been doing some stuff, has he, in the middle island there? The middle island, I think, is going to become kind of like the group factory where all of the processing gets done and stuff. Before we began, there was a lot of... where am I? There was a lot of talk of just how much collaboration we want to do. I think in these early episodes we want to kind of do our own thing a little bit, but I'm very keen on... pooling all of our resources together and becoming a team. The Fabulous 5, the Create crew or something, to really be able to make the most crazy, bizarre contraptions you have ever seen. Oh, I need to pick this back up again. Wait, where's the minecart gone? What's happened here? Is this bugged? Is it okay? Are you okay? I think it was just visually bugged. I think we're fine. Okay, so boop, we'll pop that back. We'll pop the rails back. Oops. And we'll pop that back. My little duck thing. Very nice. We want to get mending on all of these. Oh, that's so good. Keralis is such an awesome guy, right? Boom, boom, boom. We want to go on you as well. On you. And where'd my feet go? Oh, they're right there. And on you. Ja. Okay, and then we want to try and hold everything in our hands while we eat some nuggets. Is that thing still clonking away? My word. Oh, we kind of can't, can we? Because I've got to right-click it. Okay, so... Yum, 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 yum. Wow, that did a lot. Okay, we want to go for this. And we want to eat another thing. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, we want to maybe hold this now. Everything's getting back to full. Okay, lovely. Right, we won't waste any because I don't think we need any more. You can just go back into where you go. And I wanted to see as well some of this stuff. No, you can't put it on there. Can you put it on the engineer's goggles? Probably not, because it doesn't have durability. What am I even trying? What am I even attempting to do here? I don't know. Okay. Very good, very good. Bing bang bosh. We can throw that in the grinder as well. Haja. Very nice. Glue. Glue. Try it on the glue. Oh yeah, the glue. We could totally have it on the glue, couldn't we? Super glue. I think you can. I think I've already seen you can put like unbreaking and stuff on it as well. Can you just straight up enchant it actually? Or does it have to be special? Where did I just put those? I know you can definitely put this on it. Oh, you can. Phew. Okay, so I kind of want to do that. And then maybe we go kill some cows to get some experience. Hello, lots of cows. Oh, it's a terrible place. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's getting mended. Okay, so 1 glue to rule them all now, which is perfect. I can get the rest of my experience this way, actually. Fixing my glue. So, am I turning the cows into glue? Is that how this works? I don't really know. Then we hop out this way. Boom. I want to make a massive farm thing as well. There's so much I want to do. Huh. I cannot wait to be able to really get back into this again. But yeah, now my cube is done. I'm a very happy boy. So yeah, we chuck that in there. Let's check. So we've got 7 in there at the moment. Chuck that in there. I could put it on my sandpaper too, although I think you really want unbreaking on your sandpaper because it gets used so quick otherwise. It's a lot. It's a lot. What else? What else? What else? Oh, did we have any leftover blocks in the cannon? Or maybe the cannon didn't finish, to be fair. It could have easily not have finished. Oh, it's dark in here and spooky. Okay, not very many blocks there. A few bits and bobs. Did you finish? Finished. Lovely. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Take you. Take you. Grab ya. What an awesome time. Okay. Boop. I'm gonna go quickly take a glue to my enchanting table. Just to see, just to double check that you can't enchant it. I'm sure people tell me you can't. I think you have to just put the treasure enchants on it. Let's chuck all this extra stuff. Doom. Lovely. That goes in there. We're gonna grab some lapis. And we've got extra glue that hasn't been enchanted. I need to grab the controller because we've got to try and get this thing back to normality, which is going to become a lot harder now. You can put down the rails with the cannon for digging. That's true. I'm assuming the cannon won't fire if it's moving, though. Right, so I want to chuck those in there. Lovely. And we need to get this back. Boop. Back to the beginning, which is going to be a lot harder, I've just realised. Now I can't see it. Something like that. Let's try and get the front door. Oopsie. Where's the front door? It might not be on any of these walls. Oh, there's the front door up there. Okay, so now we want to rotate it this way. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, very nice. Okay, right, so we have our enchanting table here. Very dark as well, lights. Can we get some lights in here? Boom. No, you can't do that. Hi, glue in, glue. No! Unglue! Huh. Oh. Uh-oh, did I unglue the whole cube? I might have unglued the whole cube. That could be very bad. Okay. You can't do that. Didn't think so. And you can't do that. At least now we know. You know? When you know, you know. I think I've ruined my whole cube. If I do this... Oh, it's fine! Oh, it's fine. Let's go back the other way real quick. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird. If I stand here especially, you'll see it really... whips you around. I totally want to see what this looks like from the outside now. It shouldn't... Ow! Ow. It shouldn't poke itself out of the cube. Well, what I'm hoping to do is make it so that... I had a few comments about this as well. I was already hoping to achieve it. Egg! 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 Goodbye. I'm hoping to have it where, like, when I want the one certain bit to be... I can have, like, pre-programmed things, right? So, if I want the enchanting table on the floor, for instance, like it is now, all I do is press the enchanting button, and it will go... It will know where it is, and it will go... Vroom, 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 enchanting. like that. And then when I have like another one on the thing that I want, I'll press that button and it will go boop, boop, boop. Because I think you can get to everything with like, what would it be? Like, I guess 3, 5, 6, a minimum of 6 moves, minimum of 4 moves or something to get to exactly the location you want from any other location. Any maths people know that? I don't know, but this thing is... oh, look, the stairs are all messed up like this now as well. Let's go like that. Yeah. Ow. Ow. Ow, I'm gonna die. Okay, eat some beef. Right, we're on the ceiling now. 3. Is it 3? I thought it might be 3, and I thought I was trying to be too greedy with that. Because, like, not only... like, the door's there now, but you've also got, like... oh, I need to do that. Oh, no, wrong thing. Forget that. You've also got... no, wrong thing. This? Oh, my brain hurts so bad. See, this is the trouble with it. It hurts my brain. I don't know... I'm trapped in here. I don't know which way is up and which way is down. So I think we need a cleverer like series of like circuits that can do it for us. Boonsy, thank you very much for 25 muggity months, and Keller Dryan, thank you very much as well for 3 months. Muggity goodness, do appreciate the support. So yeah, I think we need a clever system because I'm not clever enough. So we want Redstone to be clever for us. I think. How do I get this back? Okay, so you could rotate it that way and then one more. And then you want to rotate it, ow, like that. And we're sort of back to this thing being... the floor is the floor, but now we've got 4 different rotations of where the floor can be. You see what I mean? Every face, there's 6 different faces, and they can all be the floor... plus, you've got 4 rotations of that. So I feel like it's more than 3. And then you've got to at least do 1 move to go that, or 2 moves to go 180 degrees. Like, I don't know. It's an interesting maths thing. Like, how many different orientations are there? Oh, I need to sleep. Up to the bed. Up the awkward stairs. Oh, the bed's gone, by the way. The bed's still break. Never mind. I haven't got a bed. Spin. Oh, don't catch my cubolite! Huh, okay. We leave. We run away. We run away and leave. Beck, I'm glad. I wanted the base to be insane. And what's funny is I'm not entirely sure how much we're even going to use the inner cube either. It's kind of more of the central piece of the base, and then other things are going to be satellited around. But Beck as well. 13 months of Beck. Of Muggity Mug. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. You are late, but also welcome. Hi. Yeah, anyway, right, that, folks, is going to be it for today's stream, I do believe. Hopefully we're going to have more streams soon. Like I say, not long got back off holiday, got back late last night, so I've been sorting things out today. But episode 4 of Create, I'm going to get working on very, very soon. Probably first thing Monday, so hopefully in a few days' time you'll have another episode from me. Make sure you do check the other guys out as well if you haven't watched all of them. You can easily watch 5 different people from our perspectives. We're trying to space the videos out nicely and stuff, so you can totally check out what we're all up to, and we're going to be doing a lot of joint things as well. And if you want to know what mods they are, zedaph.com/create, and you can see information about this whole series, including links to all of the mods that are being used in this, and it's going to get updated with other information and stuff like that soon as well, so a very cool place to be. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I will find someone awesome for us to raid shortly after the credits have rolled for all the amazing people, but I'm going to go and get some food right now, so I'm going to love you and leave you, but until the next time, everybody, thank you, double salutes for watching, a bye.